Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back. Today we are finally starting American Horror Story Season 4 Freak Show. Now, if you've been watching American Horror Story with me from the beginning, hi, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And just want to give you a quick breakdown of kind of where I'm at with American Horror Story because I have seen some seasons, but they are the later seasons. But this season, Freak Show, is actually the season that got me into American Horror Story, believe it or not. I know a lot of people kind of regard this one as their least favorite or definitely towards the bottom in terms of ranking the American Horror Story seasons, and that may very well be true. I was in college my freshman year, I believe, when this came out, and I remember coming back to my dorm room and all of my roommates and friends gathered around the TV watching a show, and I'm like, what are you guys watching? And it was American Horror Story Freak Show. So I definitely popped kind of in and out, watched some episodes, watched some scenes, but again, this was years ago and I don't really remember a lot of what happens. Some things that I remember are Twisty. The scenes with him were awesome and horrifying. I remember I had nightmares about him. And I also remember a few of the characters. But anyways, that is all I really have to say before we dive in, so let's start the first episode.
The world as I had known was forever doomed.
I was about to say, this sounds like Sarah Paulson speaking.
I knew I was about to enter the gates of hell.
It's not a good place to go.
There was nothing I could do about it.
That was a very dramatic introduction. So random, but I love the sound of like tires on gravel or some type of road. Oof, the sounds are so good. Okay, I figured this was back in time, but I didn't know when.
Mrs. Tadler, it's Bill Palmer.
I guess back then you just invited yourself into people's homes. Could not be today. I don't feel good about this. Ooh, food. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
I would have bolted out of that house so fast into my little milk van and drove off so fast. I will never understand this about people. You're gonna die. Don't be a hero. Be a little bitch. Run away. You'll probably end up alive. Wow, we're starting off real fast here. That was a very dainty barf. She just walked gracefully along, stuck her head in and did it.
3 kidneys.
Huh?
4 lungs.
Oh, is that supposed to be Sarah Paulson? Because I know she has 2 heads.
Those two have lived alone. The unfortunate creature.
Is this who I think it is?
If I gave birth to something like that, I'd drown it in the bathtub first thing.
Penny, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes. I know this is her last season where she's like an active member of the cast, like all the way through, not just a guest star, but she's so good in everything.
I read in the papers that something quite extraordinary was brought in here.
She's supposed to be French or Russian. I cannot tell from the accent right now.
My mom made me. It was this or reform school.
Oh, you are young and full of life.
Or German. I don't even want to know how she got into that outfit, unless there's a spare one and she just snuck around, but her characters are usually not the most ethical. Yeah, if this is what I think it is, these people are so rude. Have they ever heard of conjoined twins before? Guess not. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. To be honest, this intro I think is the coolest one so far. It's a lot different in the visuals from the other ones. I love it.
Someone reads.
That's cool. Must have been really hard to do all your scenes twice and have different expressions and learn the different lines for the different characters, but if anyone can do it, Sarah Paulson can.
There's a bit of Betty about you.
Okay, so the head on our right, her left, is the kind, more naive and innocent one. The other one's more of like the leader.
It says you have 2 hearts, but only one reproductive system. Complicated, no?
Yeah, I would say that's a bit complicated.
Oh, dear God, she's a psycho pervert.
She's down to earth is all.
But do you at least measure yourselves?
This is their first time talking to them. I don't think they want to really talk about that.
I think she likes it. Shut your disgusting mouth, you slut.
Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting dynamic.
Come on, I want to do it.
We can't afford a baby.
Well, I...
Wait, I know that girl. Wait, was she in Scream Queen season 1? I feel like she was the main girl. And there he is. I didn't remember that Twisty comes in so early into the season. Ugh. He's so creepy. Is he gonna juggle or beat her over the head with that?
Troy?
Yeah, you should have just let him finish his little bit there. Ugh, the noises are gross. Oh, I was gonna say, don't fall.
I'm serious.
There he is, the golden boy of American Horror Story.
I can't seem to get this thing to work. Would you try?
That's a dick move.
Become a destination, and you're going to risk it all for some floozy.
I heard what the...
Floozy, love that word.
Now be careful with these, ma petite. I have only 2 pairs.
Freaking Ma Petite. I remember her. I cannot get over how tiny she is.
You Americans are so sensitive. You wonder why.
Okay, I'm guessing she is German then.
My wife doesn't like having a freak staying in the field.
My monsters wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, maybe don't call them monsters then?
Perhaps you would like to come in and see the inside of a star's palace.
Yo, he's married.
You know where you're going to end up? Where they send indigent freaks. The State Madhouse.
Another asylum?
You mind closing out your check now? I'm going on break.
It's on the house. Stars never pay.
How big of a star is she? Because I highly doubt she is a big deal. Oh my gosh, there's so much food they've been showing in this episode. I am ready to eat.
Every Thursday night at 9 p.m., he turns on Dragnet and climbs on top of me.
They're introducing us to a lot of characters and storylines. This is going to be a lot for me to take in.
Don't worry. I don't bite.
Okay, you can't just go right in like that though, I feel like. Okay, apparently you can.
First, he strangled Mama with her own necklace while she was doing needlepoint.
Shut up, Bet. Very interesting.
She's never gonna listen.
Strangled by her own necklace while she was doing needlepoint. Make sure what comes out of your mouth is more than just a regurgitated plot.
Okay, can't get anything past her. Oh, hey again.
Jeffrey and Mildred Bachman had been dead for at least a week before neighbors made the horrific discovery.
A week, wow. Just waking up and seeing that, that is my sleep paralysis demon.
The couple's 8-year-old son remains missing.
Oh. This is Twisty's home. Oh, okay, so she was only kidnapped too.
Don't worry. Somebody will find us.
I don't know about that. Oh, does he maybe just want, like, friends? It's a weird way of going about getting some. If he was doing that to me, I'd be like, more, please, just sell it. Just act like you love everything he ever does.
You're so talented. Please, release us so we can tell the world.
No, that's not what you say. That's not how you play it. Oh no, he messed it up. Stating the obvious here, but Twisty's got some issues.
I went to the hospital.
Wow, her outfits are amazing.
We'll go with her to the chair. Unless they separate you first. Leave her alone.
Oof.
You can't keep us here. It's not right. It's not right! She didn't know what she was doing. No, but you did.
I'm just like, oh well. Oof. This is not where I thought this was going, actually. Thought it was Twisty related in the beginning, but I guess this makes more sense.
To save you. Oh.
She is so good at blackmailing people and scaring them into doing what she wants them to do in every season.
The future had never seemed brighter.
The set is really cool for this season, though, I have to say.
Let's hope they start bringing in some paying customers, huh?
And the music is so cool, but also really eerie. I love it.
Middle of a movie star's palace. Elsa's tent is the
Is
epitome.
that a dead fox?
I dare to imagine myself surrounded by beauty. Dear diary, my soul plumbs new depths of despair.
They're really on two different pages here about being a part of the freak show.
Creature they call Meep the Geek chews off the heads of living things for sport and amusement.
Ew. Ugh.
We've just got a little excited. It's not every day he comes across two beauties in one body.
Evan Peters as a womanizer, I love to see it.
Well, it's a bearded lady named Ethel who serves as Elsa's henchwoman, the Sasquatch champion of law and order in this hellish.
My God.
You heard.
Oh yes, Kathy Bates. Hey girl, welcome back.
If you try to stop her, I'm gonna slap your ass silly into next week. Swear to God. That's the rule. She put me back on the stage where I belong.
My gosh, she is so fabulous.
We're nobody's trained monkey.
I mean, I'm with her on that, honestly. I mean, this whole concept is pretty messed up.
Cops have already been snooping around once, and now you say they're looking for these two. Should we really be putting up a banner?
Got a point.
Why should I be?
It's Pepper. Love Pepper.
I think I can deal with the simpletons of the...
Wait, there's two? Yeah, but Evan Peters can steal your girl.
The way they look at us, the way they treat us, it ain't right.
I'm sorry, is her freakish quality is that she's tall?
Glad to see you taking time to enjoy yourself. You spoil me, madame.
It's nice to see them be friendly, unlike last season.
I gotta get back to my life, my family, my church, my people.
Oh, that's what she did to the nurse.
You liked it here with us? No. You loved it.
She is so intimidating and scary all the time. That's not okay.
You see anyone being ravaged or tortured against her will?
I'm sure you didn't film that part. I hate this. This is so uncomfortable.
I liked it.
She was on drugs.
They're depraved monsters! I'll tell you who the monsters are. The people outside this tent.
Yeah, but then why are you trying to sell people that are different than them like a show?
They provide a laugh or a fright to people in need.
Okay, that's her reasoning.
Miss Elsa, a chauffeur.
Bro, if a candlestick was on the table, she would be the same height.
That banner's bringing them in.
Oh my God, her freaking shoes.
$18? That's all?
One of them finished so fast I felt bad charging at normal price. Well, why not? I want a normal life.
There is no normal for us, Jimmy. You want to be a hero, you go talk to those...
Wait, okay, her accent sounds so much like someone from a different movie. I can't remember who it is, but she sounds exactly like that person. That's gonna bother me that I can't figure out who she sounds like. Like, I know she's putting on an accent, but there is an actor that did the same type of accent in a movie or show.
That sign you freaks put up helped me find my two main suspects.
I mean, someone did say that earlier, that it's possible that this could happen.
Case closed.
Look at them. They're monsters. Jerry's gonna have no problem seeing.
Drink every time someone says the word monsters.
Don't call us freaks! I'll call you whatever the hell I want to, you freaks!
Well, I mean, I saw that coming. The tall woman is giving me Rosie the Riveter, and I love it for her.
And you're gonna save us.
Dang, everyone thinks they're gonna be the best-selling act here. How much energy are they wasting? I mean, for that stuff to be running all the time and no one's here, like, what is the point? Your electric bills are gonna be so high. I remember him. And Francis Conroy's back. All right, anyone see Halloween Town? I don't remember which one. I think it was the third one, because that's how I know Finn Wittrock, not from American Horror Story, but I know that he became a lot more famous with this show.
Freaks.
Curiosities. A plethora of this...
That must be so weird to be the only two people in the audience, and it must be even weirder to be a performer or an act here, performing for just two people.
The terrifying and the tragic. A voice. and beauty.
I'm glad is he in love with them? I don't know, the look in his eyes, it was not comforting to me.
Now she walks through her sunken dream.
Is Elsa considered a freak? I don't understand. She seems like she was kind of running the operation and being kind of like a talent scout. So I don't know why it would make sense for her to be in the show unless she's just like narcissistic and is like, I'm a star. I want to sing. Honestly, I would totally pay to just see her sing. Just a concert of Elsa Mars. Yeah, what are we gonna do about that police officer? I mean, to be honest, this scene looks like it would be a lot of fun to film.
How much?
My monsters aren't prostitutes.
I kind of knew that was coming.
Have you any idea what kind of box office they'll bring in over the next year? They're my headliners.
No pun intended.
By far the most freakish thing of all tonight was your pathetic attempt at singing.
They always have beef, man. They're so good at fake hating each other. Yeah, this is what I mean. Why are these things still on? Okay, hello. Oh, I just got like chills. And not the good kind. Okay, her arms have to be so strong. To use them to walk and like lift your body.
This lawman was supposed to protect and serve the innocent.
I mean, she isn't innocent, but I understand what he's saying.
I say it's wrong for them to treat us like shit and kick us around like the scum of the earth.
What he's saying makes sense.
If anyone tries to mess with us, any of us, because you're one of us now.
She is in love with him. Is he impressed, or I can't really tell from his face and his facial expressions. They're pretty much always the same.
I didn't bring them here for us. I brought them here for myself, and I would finally become a star.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a huge revelation.
It's too late for me.
I feel a little bad.
He deserved the laurels and the applause and the shouts of encore.
Wait, okay, remember when I asked who she sounded like? It was John Travolta as crap. What is her name? The mom in Hairspray. John Travolta as the mom in Hairspray. I can't remember the names, but that is what her accent sounds like. They sound the exact same. Are we saying that she is missing a leg? 2 legs? Okay. Makes sense. I was like, she just seems like she's kind of in charge of everything, but at least she has something to relate to them. I'm assuming none of them know though. Okay, so that was episode 1 of American Horror Story Freak Show called Monsters Among Us. I actually didn't remember pretty much anything except for Twisty. Like I said, I remember him and I remember a few of his scenes. I remember that first scene he was in, but I forgot that he didn't kill the other girl and he just like kidnapped her. I don't know what Twisty's game plan is here in terms of the freak show and if he wants in, if he wants to kill them, if he's just fascinated by them. I don't know. This episode was actually really long for American Horror Story. It was over an hour, which I feel like is very rare for an American Horror Story episode, but I feel like it didn't drag on. I'm excited to see how the season's gonna play out with all of these different characters. That is the one thing I will say about this season that I think could be really interesting but could also cause a lot of confusion for me personally, is the different people. There are so many different characters that we didn't really even get much introduced to, so maybe they're just going to be background and they're not going to really expand on them more. But I feel like in the beginning there were like 3 people in the freak show and now there's like 20. It'll be interesting to kind of follow all of their storylines if they all get storylines. Even though a lot happened, I feel like it was just a lot of setting up everything. Going to be really interested to see kind of what happens with Sarah Paulson's character. I feel like her, Jessica Lange, and Evan Peters are again kind of like the main 3 of this season so far, are going to be like the main characters as they've been. But I feel like Evan Peters last season kind of had a backseat. He wasn't necessarily a super main character. I'm excited to see him back in a more major role. So anyways, that is all I really have today. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time for another video.